Hello everybody, this is Ideally Simple Decor again, and I'm going to show you something that you can do outside in your garden area. It's going to be really cute. That shows up at nighttime. We've got a watering can and some solar lights. Show you the solar lights. I'm going to turn it on, power on, and turn it down so you can see my solar lights. Alright. Turn it off on this end. So before we begin, if you like this video, please like it. That helps me to be able to share everything that I do with other people. That would be appreciated. And let's get started. Okay, so we're going to unwind our lights here. And how I'm going to do this, these are wired solar outdoor lights. I'm going to take the tip of the cap on this off, and this is where we're going to have our lights come through. So before I put them in, I'm going to take them and straighten them out a little bit. So what I want to do is I want my lights to come out of the top of the end of my water bucket here. Okay, so this is going to sit on the outside. I'm going to put our lights through and have them come out the tip of the bucket. Okay, so we're going to fold the first one, turn it down inside, put it down in through, you see down in through there. Let's make it, hold on a second. I'm gonna make it sharp, definite wire. Just gonna bend it, braid it a little bit. Stick it inside of my bucket. Stick it down in there. There it comes. And I'm going to pull it. Got it in there. Let's pull it out. There we go. Pull it out. Just like so. Okay? So this is the length of one. Now I'm going to pull it through. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull just a little bit more through, and then right here on the end I'm going to make it an individual one. So we're going to take it like this, pull another one through, come on, make it just as long. Okay, now because I want it to look like individuals, I'm going to take my wire and go around the piece that I just pulled out. Okay, as tight as I can. And then I'm going to take the piece I just pulled out and make it straight. So here are my pieces. These are my All right, I've got my strands hanging out here, and I need to make sure that my strands are going to be solid and individual. I don't want a big clump of strands. I want them to be individual, as if I had little streams of water coming out of the bucket or out of the watering pot here. That's what I want to do. So I'm gonna go through and make sure every one of them is individual. And I also think what I'm going to do here at the tip, just to make sure they stay secure, I'm going to take a wire and wrap it around the end right here. Make a small wire, put it around the end. Okay. There we go. Cut me off the end of this. Off the end of this. And what I need to have is my pliers to make sure this is wrapped around here tight and holding my lights in place. My pliers around. So my tips are all together. There we go. And this goes right back down into the water bucket. And all this cord, we're going to stick it down in here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a piece of plastic sheeting and put it over top of this and have a hole in it so that my wire can go through. And that's only because even though this is an outdoor light, I don't want it to accumulate water inside of the bucket, the watering bucket. So let me get my plastic sheeting and cut and put that up there. But before I do that, I want to make sure that my strands are individual strands and that they are not coming together. Yeah, well, that makes individual strands, doesn't it? It means they're not coming together. Hello. So that's what I want. Individual strands. So I'm going to work with these to get them that way. I'm going to use the Gorilla Glue to bond the plastic strip there. So I'm going to cut a sheet out here. A little square from my sheet. I'm going to put this over. It's got something on it. I don't want it to look crazy. I want it to look nice and neat. Alright. Now I'm going to put this over top of this. So, in order to do that, I think I want just a little bit more wire to come out so that I can turn it over if I need to turn it over, turn it on, turn it off, that kind of thing. So I'm going to do it just like that. I think my sheet needs to be just a little bigger. I think we're going to make that a little bigger. So we can have more than less. Okay, so I'll put my glue. Okay, we've got it going. All right, so I'll put my glue. All right. Oh, here's the piece right here. That's too small. Here's our piece. And then hold it down, give the glue time to bond to it. And it is waterproof. This is Gorilla Glue and it's waterproof, which makes a difference. See, I think I want to put some. Nope, it seems to be holding right there. Right in here. There we go. Make as much of a seal as I possibly can. There we go. All right. So once that is on there, then I'm going to cut the excess off. So for the tip, so I don't think the plastic strip here is going to hold that. So I'm going to I'm going to wrap some wire around the end of this. There we go. I'm going to secure this inside. Then I'm going to take this wire and wrap it around just like this. So that the nose or the nozzle part of the bucket will have a design. And I'll just layer this and keep this going all the way around. And then we'll put a little glue on the outside of it to secure it. All right, let's add a little Gorilla Glue on the outside of this, just so that that stays in place. And because our water bucket is going to be tilted like this, we may not get a lot of water in the spout, but I do want to put something across there so that we don't get any large amount of water inside. And I know these are outdoor lights, but I still want to make sure that we minimize the amount of water that is put inside that bucket, or that is allowed to go inside that bucket. So I cut a slit, and now I'm cutting out a triangle to put on here. I think that'll work. And I'm gonna put some glue around the top of this and lay our paper over that and give it time to, excuse me, not the paper, but the sheet across that, and give it time to set and adhere. And then we'll take the scissors and cut it. Thin those down. There we go. You see that? All right, we're gonna give that time to dry. So if you've been watching any of my videos, you know that I have a pair of scissors that I use when I'm cutting things dealing with glue or tape. And I have a pair of scissors that I use just for that. Nothing else. And the reason why that is because if I use it to cut tape or glue, my blades become dull. And I don't want them to be dull, I want them to be as sharp as they can be. So I'm trying to get this as round as I can get it. So that we have some symmetry. And our spout is not going to look crazy. One little tab, get off here. As soon as I can catch it. Turn it around just a little more. There we go. All right. So that's going to minimize the amount of water that's going to be going down into that spout, which is good. My Gorilla Glue, dry a little bit more. Got our solar panel and the water inside. Let's see how it turned out. Okay, let's take a look at it. Just turn my solar panel over and press the on button and face it down. There it is, guys. Pretty cool, huh? So with these type of lights, I want to make sure that I keep it on, and it's on. Let's double check, cover the, yep, it's on. There we go. So that when I put it outside, it's gonna regenerate power from the sun, and when in the evening it'll come on. The next picture you'll see is this outside. Remember to like the video. This helps me to share my experiences and my crafts and my ideas with other people. Subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can see what I put on next. I am trying my best to do every Monday. So until then, all right, here we go. There it is. Okay, how cool is that? So I took a picture of it so you could see it just a little bit better, but it really looks nice. I might take a string of white lights and outline the watering can, but we'll see. Until next time, please like, please like, please like, so that my content can get out to other people on YouTube. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. That is so cool.